Welcome to the Office of Sustainability's Green Office presentation. My name is Maddie, and I am one of the members of the Green Office team at the Office of Sustainability, and today I will be talking to you about our gold level presentation. Our gold level certification program focuses on purchasing and community engagement. There are 3 steps to our sustainability certification program. Each step tackles an important sustainability issue. We have 3 main certification levels. We have the bronze level, which focuses on waste management and recycling. We have the silver level, which focuses on energy and water. And the gold level, which I'm going to be talking to you today about, which focuses on purchasing and community engagement. If you're watching this one, your office has already completed the bronze and silver certification programs. We also have one fourth and final option, which is our platinum level certification. And this is an optional step that your office can take. If you guys decide you want to take that step, the platinum certification just includes 3 extra tasks that your office completes, and then you will become platinum certified. Alright, so today we are talking about purchasing and community engagement. First, let's talk about purchasing. Why is it important to focus on purchasing? It's important to focus on purchasing because everything you buy has a carbon footprint, which is the total amount of greenhouse gases that are generated by our actions. Along with that, everything also has a supply chain and a life cycle. The forgotten social cost of purchasing is something that is very important to be mindful of. The forgotten social cost of purchasing is forgetting about the true costs that are suffered by a third party, which is called a negative externality. For example, a half-pound cheeseburger costs approximately $11 at a Madison restaurant. The $11 is the individual's personal financial cost that it costs them. However, outside of that, something that we often forget about is the social costs. This would include 15.5 pounds of carbon dioxide and methane gas pollution, inefficient water and land use, which leads to deforestation. This is equivalent of the amount of greenhouse gas that a car emits driving 200 miles. Unfortunately, we must consider these factors without thinking of a price incentive. So, let's talk about what you can do. Individually, you can be mindful of your own purchasing habits. You can reduce, reuse, recycle, and rethink. In the office, you can do these same things, but you can also try and focus on opening up the discussion with your purchasing agent and building manager, and in general, open up purchasing discussions to the whole office. You can ask if you really need the item and if the item will really truly be used. You can always look for green labels, be mindful of greenwashing, buy local, support fair trade, and use UW Swap, which are 2 things we will get to later on. Another thing you can do is look for these items and trends when purchasing. These items and trends include like reusable products, resale products, recycled products, rechargeable products, durable items, and energy efficient appliances. All of these will contribute to your office and your personal sustainability efforts. Another thing to do and something to be very careful of is to be wary of planned obsolescence, which is the purposeful creation of an item that is not meant to last. Some examples of this are electronics like iPhones, light bulbs, and clothing, especially fast fashion. When you're making a big purchasing decision, make sure you are buying a durable, long-lasting product. Not only will it keep products from going to the landfill, but it will save you money and time in the long run when your products are durable and they're not breaking or getting wrecked after a few years. Another thing you can do is be very particular about where you get things from. Local sourcing is very beneficial and it supports the big 3, which are people, planet, and profit. It supports people because it supports the local economy and local community relationships. It supports the profit because it fosters brand loyalty, because people are willing to pay more to support environmental and social benefits. And it supports the planet because it cuts down fuel emissions from transportation. All right, another thing you can do is be a part of the Fair Trade Organization, which is a great organization which promotes justice and equity throughout the supply chain. They ensure that all members practice fair trade in their business and supply chains. When a fair trade label is present on an item or a business, you can be sure that the business puts people and planet first. The Materials Distribution Services, or Shop at UW, is a great thing that our university offers. This is not a supplier of campus, but it's more of a distributor, and it's the main thing used across campus for office supply purchases. It's not just paper and staples. They also have printers, they have lab equipment, and even like bulk granola bars if you are wanting that. Now, something great about this is that they have their own kind of online shopping center where you can go on and simply just search for what you're looking for and make sure that you select the filter result of like green products. And when that comes up, you can be sure that what you're buying, the items that you're buying through this, are environmentally friendly, which saves you a step. Some featured green options that are available through MDS includes MSc Industrial Supply, which is building and custodial supplies, Fisher Scientific, which is lab supplies, and Staples, which is office supplies. This just shows that there are some easier ways to find sustainable items, and that your office, if you're interested in buying sustainably, you guys don't have to take a ton of time to find and do your own research on products. There are already some great options that the university has around that you can take advantage of. Another great program that the university offers is called Surplus with a Purpose, or SWAP. This is a department on campus which is focused on reducing the university's environmental footprint. They collect unwanted materials and then redistribute them to other departments and also auctions them to the public. And they basically just reuse materials in order to extend their life cycle, and your office can either buy or give materials through SWAP. If you guys are done with some furniture, don't want it anymore, you can contact SWAP and they will come in and take it and then either try and sell it to a different office or they will sell it to the public, and vice versa. If you're looking for something, some office furniture, some supplies, you can go to SWAP and they might have some secondhand stuff from a different office. All right. Now we are going to transition into the importance of community engagement, which is the second focus of our gold level certification. Community engagement is defined as collaborative work with the community groups to address issues that impact the well-being of these groups. We mainly have been discussing bottom-up approach of affecting sustainability. The bottom-up approach is more so individual control and individual responsibility. I also want to pause and discuss top-down approaches, which is the industry level. We need to address sustainability with both approaches in mind. It's not just small companies that have sustainable goals, but also big corporations are impacting environmental practices. Many people are harmed by the effects of big industry and often do not have a say or power to implement change. Environmental justice pushes for the fair treatment and meaningful involvement of all people, regardless of race, color, national origin, or income, with respect to development, implementation, and enforcement of environmental laws, regulations, and policies. Many of the changes that should be made to promote environmental justice involves policy and social change. As individuals, this work can often be accomplished at the local level. One way to support the greater Madison community in a holistic way is to take advantage of our ability to give back to the people and places in greatest need by volunteering. Now, you should take a moment to just think about how you personally engage with your community. Is it by participating in local clothing and food drives, or by volunteering? As a part of our certification process, if your office is interested in going a step further and becoming platinum certified, you can participate in an office volunteer outing, which will build camaraderie within your office through community outreach, and you can make the final push for platinum certification and be the top of the top in certification levels. Here are some volunteering options for you and your office to consider. You can participate in clothing, food, and supply drives through the River Food Pantry, Second Harvest Food Bank of Southern Wisconsin. You can also participate in some volunteering with organizations such as the Clean Lakes Alliance, UW-Madison Arboretum, and the Farley Center, and much more. Now that we have reflected on the way your office engages with the community, let's take some time and consider ways you can work together as an office to maintain a healthy and comfortable work environment. Here are some well-being suggestions. You can make social justice, inclusivity, and diversity resources available to all employees. Ensure efforts are made to be inclusive of all cultures, traditions, and beliefs that employees may have, and permit employees to vote on voting days and allow time to do so. You can also promote a positive work-life balance, improve indoor air quality by adding indoor plants, maintain a shared office refrigerator to store healthy snacks and meal options, and allow and encourage music and art in the workspace. Some social justice resources you and your office can take advantage of include the Social Justice Hub, the Multicultural Student Center, and the Division of Diversity, Equity, and Educational Achievement. And here are several other well-being resources that you can take advantage of on campus. These include University Health Services, or UHS, UWell, UW Human Resources Wellbeing, UW Human Resources Mental and Emotional Health, and UW Division of Extension Health and Wellbeing. Well-being and mental health is very important in the office setting, and with the pandemic, we also like to provide some additional resources that are available to you and your staff. The UW Department of Psychiatry COVID-19 Mental Health Resource Guide and Support, UW Center for Healthy Minds COVID-19 Wellbeing Toolkit and Resources, UW Division of Extension COVID-19 and General Wellbeing, and you can sign up for the UW-Madison Coronavirus Newsletter, brought to you by the UW Global Health Institute. Although our program focuses on improving sustainability within offices, the best way to increase sustainability is to practice everywhere. Here's how you can do this. You can discuss, ask questions, and engage with sustainable ideas. You can focus on your waste and recycling by establishing a recycling bin, starting a compost bin, reducing single-use plastics. You can focus on your energy by using smart thermostats, LED bulbs, and air drying your clothes. Focus on your water usage by using low-flow showers and toilets. You can check for leaks and use efficient washers. You can focus on your purchasing by buying local, buying in bulk, looking at green labels, and buying resale items. And you can focus on your community engagement by volunteering, participating in clothing and food drives, and participating in campus and community events. Our teams at the Office of Sustainability include the Green Office team, which is the team that is bringing you this presentation today, our Green Athletics team, which works with our athletics department, our Green Events team, which works with several events on campus to ensure sustainability, our Green Greeks, Green Labs, and our Social Sustainability Coalition. Finally, we are your resource. We want to be there for you when you need anything, and we are here for any questions, any materials that you need, and some check-ins, anything that you possibly need when going through this process, we are here for. We're always available to answer questions and provide any resources that we can. Finally, we'd love to hear your feedback. Thank you for taking the time to help us build a sustainable campus community, and thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation today.